We're checking in today with the Lloydminster Salvation Army. Alicia McLeod joins me today. First of all, can you give us an update on how things have been so far this summer?
So this summer has been quite busy, much busier than I anticipated it would be. But we had VBS, Vacation Bible School, for those who don't know what that is. It has been it was a great experience. We had smaller numbers, but coming out of COVID, to have the first time for that to happen is actually, we were okay with that as a way to kind of transition back into some more in-person programming like that. We've also been able to send 7 kids to camp through fundraising opportunities that we had. So that's very exciting. 6 kids to camp. And it's been a long time since the Salvation Army here in Lloydminster has sent kids. So to be able to have that was very exciting. And then just with even our family services and our food bank, we are seeing a steady increase of people in need as far as food supplies. And so we have been very busy in the food bank with that. And so it's just hard to stay on top of all of that week to week, but it is coming, and it's exciting to see the community come together in this way to support us, support others.
Now, that's something I wanted to talk about, being able to send kids to camp. You say it's the first time in a while that the Lloydminster Salvation Army has been able to do that. Can you tell us a little bit about the fundraisers that led up to that and what it was like to get that community support to give kids that good opportunity?
We were actually able to take some of our, we run a silent auction periodically here. And so we were able to take some of our silent auction items and direct the money for that to camp. And I think, I don't know for sure, but a lot of people tend to go, oh, okay, it's to help send a kid to camp. I'm going to bid on that just in order to kind of help support that in a way. We also just put it out there that if anyone wanted to walk in with donations, they could offer a way to send a kid to camp that way as well. And we did a bottle drive around our neighborhood. So between those 3 things, we actually were able to fully send the 6 kids, which was fantastic. We would have been content if we still had, the parents had to pay a portion, but we covered and then some. So that's just so exciting to see. And we're so grateful for the community and the support that they have helped us with in order to do that. Because camp is such a valuable experience for young kids. Mm-hmm. And so I just think it's a well worth opportunity. So in the future, we will be doing more fundraising to help with camp and other things like that as well.
It's awesome to hear that kids were able to get that experience and that there was no financial barriers to that. I wanted to move on a little bit over to the food bank. You brought it up a little earlier that there's been a steady increase in demand for the food bank. Has it been like that for the past couple of months?
We have over the past few months, I think. Now, I don't work as directly with the food bank, but from what I understand, there's every week we're getting new families in. So on top of the families we're already assisting, there is even more coming in. So we are actually looking for a few items. So some of the things are cereal and canned pastas. We are low on diapers, specifically size 3 and up. And then just anything really, like chunky soups, hamburger helper, peanut butter, all of those kinds of things we're quite low on. And because of the steady increase, we just can't seem to keep the food in, and it's constantly going out. So if anybody would like to donate any of those things, or if they want more specific as to what, like a more specific list, they can always call our office too, and we can coordinate that with them as well.
Mm-hmm. When you're seeing more food going out the doors, you want those donations to be increasing coming in as well, because want to make sure that everyone is able to get everything that they need here in this community. And speaking about communities, another event that's coming up in a couple of weeks on September 11th is Community Days being hosted by the Salvation Army. I was wondering if you could share a little bit more with us about what that event entails.
So on September 11th, it's a Sunday morning from 11 to 2, we're going to have our church service in the parking lot. It's going to be a short service, but then we're going to have hot dogs, hamburgers, some games, and just some fun activities to connect with the community. So anybody is welcome to come, and you can pop in, you can stay the whole time, however you want to do it, but from 11 to 2 on Sunday, September 11th, just as a way to connect with not just our physical neighborhood of where we're located, but the greater community of Lloyd.
All right, thank you so much for your time. It was great talking with you today.
It was good. Thank you so much for this.